So I decided that I'm just going to concentrate on making the fishing spear right now. I'm not really walking anywhere anytime soon, and I don't want to, you know, get my hands full. And I guess when I'm feeling ambitious, I'll go make the other one. But what I'm going to do is I drag this tree down to the beach, I'll call it. There's only like probably like 100 square feet of sand, but it's a beach to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take a rock and bang this root off, and then I'm probably going to make this a point, and then it's probably a good length. I'll probably cut it right here too. So I'll cut it here with a rock, then cut it here with a rock, then I can sharpen it with my knife. So I found this right here, which is freaking awesome. It's like a edge of a rock. I think I'm gonna hold on to it right here. Hopefully it doesn't tear up my hand. And it has a nice little point, as you can see, that I'm gonna chop with. The only thing is, if you can see, it's kind of crumpling in my hand. It's kind of brittle, you see? So hopefully it holds up enough so I can chop this stick. Doing a better job on my hand than it is the stick. Alright, time to go to plan B. It's working a little bit better. At least my hand doesn't get pounded with a rock. Well, there's one side. Well, that took a whole lot longer than anticipated, but I finally grinded this down. Not really to a point yet, but I grinded it with a rock, and I also banged it with the other one. And you guys saw me get the other side. So now, all I got to do is carve this into a point, and I got myself a spear. And also, what I would usually do for a fishing spear is, you see how this is probably like, I don't know, it's probably like the width of a nickel, the circumference. What I would do is usually cut it in fours, kind of like a pie, and then I would have 4 prongs. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, because I think like the proper way to do it is to put your knife in here, then hit it with a rock or something, or if you had a hatchet it would be really good, and then do it this way. But I really don't want to ruin my knife right now, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and just carve this into one point. And even though, you know, it may be a little less effective than having 4 prongs, because 4 prongs would be a lot easier to spear fish with, I don't know, I just don't want to ruin my knife and bash it with a rock or anything, so I'll probably just carve it into one point. So there it is, the tip of my very first spear. I didn't want it razor sharp because there really isn't a point to it. You know, it's not like you need it razor sharp to go through a fish. And aside, if I put like a real fine point on it, I'm gonna throw it like this. It's gonna go down and it's gonna hit a rock anyway. So I made it a little more durable, a little thicker point, because then when it hits the bottom of the river, it's not gonna just snap. So now, let's see if there are any fish in this river.